Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the next part of my Let's Build series. And leaving off from where we were in the last episode, the tree is now finished. As you can see, I've raised the trunk and the whole tree up slightly, and that was just to make a bit more room for the roofs of the buildings. And I'm quite happy with the way this tree looks. I will probably be doing a tutorial on this tree in my tree tutorial series on my channel, but it won't be for a while yet because I've still got a few other things planned. So that's the tree over and done with, and now we can move on to the actual buildings. So we're going to be using the style of my small Nordic house tutorial. So we're going to need spruce wood, cobblestone, spruce wood stairs, and hay. So to get started, I've already roughly marked out where I want these to go, and it's just going to go up 3 blocks on each and every one of these pieces of red wool. And I am on the LaBon server again, of course, and it's really laggy right now. There's a lot of people on at the moment. I'm going to try to change my render distance and see if that helps. Okay, so I've just had to put my render distance on tiny, close Skype, and hopefully that'll help with the lag a little bit. We don't need to see that far in this episode, we're all focused on just this building, so hopefully it won't be that much of an issue. So now I've built these up by 3 pillars, I'm just going to join them all across the sideways logs, going all the way around. And the thing I like about this shape house that I'm using at the moment is I use this all the time when I'm trying to come up with a new style. Doesn't matter if I end up with an interior that's like 2 by 3 blocks or something stupid like that. It's a concept for getting the exterior looking right, and then I can work on the exterior. For a build like this though, it's really simple. But I have used this shape for an elven build that I'd done on the server a while ago. I'd done that with another YouTuber called Devil Hunter 75. Might be videos. I think there's a video of our build on there on his YouTube channel. That will have been a couple of months ago. Back in the summer 2014, and I think the interior when I first made the style was 3 blocks by about 7 or something stupid like that, so you can imagine there was absolutely no space for anything at all. But it did mean that I could play around with as much stuff as I wanted to on the exterior and get that looking the way I wanted it to. It's a concept that I'm going to be using in the rest of my tutorial style builds, when I show you guys how I make other stuff. And yeah. Okay, so there's the basic framing of the house. Now I'm going to go on the inside and do the ceiling. So if you see my tutorial, it's just stairs upside down. I'm talking through a lot of this video, and I'm probably going to cut and speed up a lot of this because this video is pretty much just going over everything I've gone over in my tutorial. So if you do want to see how I've built this, just go look at the tutorial. It's more detail there. I explain it better and talk about the materials I'm using. Okay, and in the sides I just added some stairs like this to get a groove, just so the building wasn't completely flat on the sides. Okay, and now we can add the hay to the roof, so just go all along, nice and easy. And that's the reason that I've done these stairs on the inside first, is it just makes it so much easier for placing the hay bales, especially when you want them all going in the same direction. Do the same on this side. So we're actually almost done already. With the spruce wood stairs as well. Now just go. You see this all the time in builds, and it's dead simple. Just going up, down every side, and then underneath all of these put an upside down stair. And I'm purposely leaving out the middle block because I use dark oak wood for the top, and all along the sides at the back I'm going to place upside down spruce wood stairs, and at this end do the exact same, going up and down again. Okay, so now I need to grab the dark oak wood and slabs, and I don't think I'm going to need any stairs. Yes, I am. Dark oak stairs, and I also need spruce slabs. Dark oak stairs, there. So upside down stairs, normal way upstairs, and slab on top like this. Full block, slab, and then two spruce slabs. Two spruce slabs after a gap of 3. Dark oak slab, double slab, stair, upside down stair. God damn it. There. Was it like that? I think it was like that. I'll go check, and then if it's wrong I'll change it and tell you guys in the next episode. So that's it for this, and last but not least for the roof. Oh, 2 things actually for the roof. Forgot one of the main points of this build. We're going to add just a small, tiny little shelter. Here. And this is just going to stop rain getting in the build and allow smoke to come out. Like this. And the other main thing about this was just making this look all beaten up by removing a couple of blocks all over the roof, just nice and random, like this. Same on the other side. And something that I can do now that I am on this server, I have world edit and metadators and all that wonderful things that the Conquest pack has, is I can use the grey version of hay. Grey version of hay. So right click it a few times, there we go. I'm going to be using this one and that one, and I'm just going to cheat and use a brush, 172 and 3. Brush, sphere, 170, colon 2, comma, 170, colon 3, size 5, and mask 170. Get rid of that block now. Right click a couple times, and there we go. So it looks very grey and very run down with the decaying hay bales. And finally, for the exterior of this house, it's just going to go round the base with stone brick, and on top of the stone brick stairs, and then every now and then break down the wall a bit, use some slabs and cobblestone walls. And what's good about the cobblestone walls on the server, again, metadators, I can change it to look like stone brick and not cobblestone walls. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the build. I'll cut now and we'll come back when it's all finished. Okay, so that's the exterior of the build done. I've also just added cracked stone bricks and mossy stone bricks to the randomization on the outside, and yeah, that's pretty much our first house done. The only other thing I'm going to add, I could have had a front door, but okay, so one more thing that I'm going to add just before we finish with the house for now is this, and what that's going to act as is a little fur cover to block the door. Oh, forgot this. Just on the inside here, just use double slabs to cover up these gaps, like this. And yeah, and I've got this, instead of an actual wooden door, it's just a bit of hanging hide to act as a cloth to block the cold out. I've also made this path off camera just using World Edit. I'll show you how I've done that. Just need a brush. Materials I used were 13 and 3:3, so brush, cylinder, not sphere. 13 was the gravel, comma 3:3 is permanent dirt. Size 2, and mask 80, which is snow. And there you go. That's a bit too big for this side path, so undo. And size 1. There you go. There's our path. Bit of snow there. Oh, gravel there. There. Okay, so there's our first house done. Next, we're going to do a slightly bigger version, and possibly do exactly the same, but with a wooden extension, like a porch type area. We've got another house over here, which I'm going to try and do at an angle, like so. And I think I was going to leave it at 3. I mean, we do have space for a 4th house here if we wanted to add it, and I might end up doing that later. We've also got a bridge that we need to build, and lots of pine trees to go all around the outside. Other things to add, I'm going to think about a well, although it might freeze over in this climate, so I'm not sure how that would work. But we need a small area for animals, because they can't just live off the land. They would have to have their own livestock to survive in this sort of a climate. And I think that would be about it. So we're going to have hunters' huts type things, lots of blood benches for where they slaughter their animals outside in the open, maybe a storehouse, little storeroom. Yeah, so I've got quite a few ideas. If you guys have any ideas and that you think I need to add to the plot, let me know. Next episode, I'm going to quickly go over an interior for this. Again, I've done that in my small Nordic tutorial, but now that I'm on the Revan server and I have World Edit and the Metacycler, and I can use the metadators properly, I will go a bit more in depth with some of the features of Conquest. Just before I go, put my render distance back up, not that high. I have it on 12. I think I've got that from Jamsy Boy. I think that's what he had his on. So yeah, it's looking quite nice. Still looking very bare. There's not really much we can do. I might add a rock or two around as well. Until we get the other trees in and the other buildings in, it's going to look quite lonesome. Although it's slowly come together, and I definitely like the way the colour of the tree is mixing against the monochromeness of the build. So, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and see you guys in the next one.